Stevens, Kia Jackson coming off that 27. Run the offense through here. The aforementioned says she's shooting 52% for time win in Seattle. First double. Here's Mitchell curling, steps into fusion offensively, fortuitous for Indiana. Teams in the W. Stevens a trip over Indiana on the road. Austin looking for Plum. Nice. Howard back with the have met 2 previous times.
Game this year is that the physicality of
Ginham stops, pops, top it down by Howard. Plum looking for somewhere. Tries to go up and under. Nice deep ball. Here's the trailer. Hamby the left by Hamby on a switch. Step back, lob underneath. Stevens the catch. That one goes up, rattles just under 6 minutes. Deep position from Boston. Here's Plum working against Mitchell. Cameron Brink is introduced to the there. Follows her own miss on McDonald. Step back thrower. Jackson deep position. Off
group that wants to win plays.
Official for them down the stretch out before we went to break. Free throw.
What she has absorbed and how she.
Indiana in 4 on the shot clock. Brink from the court. Here's McDonald. There's Jackson using the Hamby screen. Pull Donald. What a find she's been for. Mitchell corner through. A good sign for Indiana to see her. Howard will try a three.
That has really elevated LA is how.
Kick out to Hall. Under 3 minutes left here in the jump pass. Boston straight back. Jackson in deep. Jackson whips a pass. Oh, what a beauty. Here's Burrell driving. Steps into a 3 from the here against this Indiana squad. The D.
She can, but to no matter. How about that?
Brink with the position against Mitchell. Good idea. Mitchell splitting and an all-star for the 3rd straight tournaments. Guards in this league. Pass Burrell. Catch and shoot 3. About 3 seconds separate the show. 2 seconds. Alamon in possession of the second quarter. Here's skips it over. Extra pass in the
hey right now can make a statement.
The Fever off their bench. Here
by Boston in that first quarter that would have.
Whips it over her head. Brink sets her feet. Kick out. Here's Cunningham attacking. Steps back. That'll be a 3. Turning the corner. How many times have we seen him? Really a turnover. Transition. Putting it on them for LA. Again, the runner. Van Loo to initiate the nice pocket pass. Hands on 13 field goals for Burrell through the deep. Boston going to be checking in. Next stoppage. Just keeps it underneath. Hamby, man, got away with set by Cunningham. Nice giving. How about Seattle making some moves?
Atkins back in the lineup. Seattle.
Here's Hamby right down Broadway. The first turnover for the Fever against Stevens. Howard maneuver. Van Loo has some space.
What a save by Boston.
Yeah. Howard.
Leah Boston's been getting into some early
bounce pass underneath.
He is up 8.
Plum on the attack. Plum in deep.
Howard told Allie Clifton we need to. What a pass.
Plum.
She's going to be out for a while longer.
You're looking at 5 games. Here's Mitchell with 13 now. He said that won't be a problem with it. With 2. Deep.
To go to the free throw line.
4 stands. Double digits here.
159 trips.
So it's good things cleared away. 10-point lead downtown LA. Here's Boston. Oh, what a bounce.
They've not been able to really respond to what Z can do.
Hang on. Stevens alone. LA 7 of from 3. LA of the week. Average 17 points, 12 win streak. Cameron Knight, 6 straight double-doubles. Here's Brink looking for
out of bounds.
Gotta hurry. And 5. 8. Here's Boston. For the McDonald. Quick trigger 3. Clock. Alamon making them dance. This is the kick out. Howard with 2 to play. The last portion of that second quarter.
With Erie McDonald, it's a
Mitchell. Pocket pass. Here's Hamby.
Game.
Jackson left all of Jackson.
Plum is like
Hamby in Boston. That matchup. Here's Mitchell. Step back from the L. In case you're wondering.
And her cream.
Whips it in deep to the hand. She's able to get set this matchup. We had a chance to talk to her earlier.
Just answer every question you got and
Mitchell, slot, little shimmy. Stevens underneath. Looking high, low, has Boston. Going to that step back. Yeah! Away from Erie McDonald. They give her space for 3. Banging with Stevens. Off balance. Howard back at the foul line. WNBA and NBA to girls and boys. Impact of teamwork through league play. Often, right? All of a sudden you look up and the trailer is Mitchell just in the paint. Trail shot from Stevens, 17 from 3. Here's Boston for the Sparks as we...
It's Aaliyah Boston. She raved about her clips of Nikola Jokic because this...
There's a hub. They play through her, and there's the... Has the baseline. Jackson, the
Score and not let in.
Trying to go off the bounce. Gets the blow by in the corner. Mitchell, quick trigger through. Care of the basketball beautifully. Just top of the key. Plum, catch and shoot.
So Indiana would see something different.
Crossover there. Mitchell, the step back, using the screen. McDonald. Kelsey Plum now with her our score here in the third quarter. Competition in this.
And Lexi Hall react to that.
Need a free throw here. Here's Plum. Under 3.5 left here in this shot clock. Came back.
There's plenty of offense, and it will come
off the screen. Finds clock. Jackson the hezzy. Jackson in.
Michigan. It's red hot. Red hot teams.
Mitchell, 1.5 left in this third. Here's Jack Brink. Jackson wants it on the low block.
And sitting over on the bench.
Jackson sets 47% from the field. That far. 10-point lead here. Going to try to take Brink off the bounce. Here's the lob.
Screen, little hit.
Moving. Didn't do a lot of screen setting at.
Real fast.
Dantis, nice crossover. Plum in the lane. Kelsey Plum up to 19. So LA bad defender as Alamon gets it across, spinning against Howard. One-legged on the low block. Cutting as a rookie. You started to see a lot. Here's Alamon. Over to Jackson on the deck. Back out to Plum. Sparks took too much time there. He was not dark in that situation. For Indiana to try to do something. Kelsey Mitchell out to hole with the 1. 3/4 Mary.
Very well. And the thing that
Sean Haylock, Mary Murphy, Allie Cliff. Here's Colson with it, initiating the shot clock. McDonald, that starting. Sparks were a +12. I'm looking to attack baseline off. 92%. Take it, stripped, nearly stripped there, but had 10 in that third quarter. Rakia McDonald, on her 8th rebound tonight. Brink sets it. Alamon steps Boston. Working against Brink. On the deck, working against Brink. Tough. And for Indiana here in the opening game again. Barker, Jack. Getting it across the timeline. Picked up by, here's Boston. Jackson, tough pass in traffic. Jackson
for Rakia Jackson.
And kick out Jackson, slot 3. Allie Clifton, rebound goes right back to her. Good shooting
of Satu Sabali status. She is
22-point lead here for rookie Sari Ashley. The second personal against Boston. Leah Boston 13.7 extending that streak. Hole in the corner. McDonald open for
at Chicago. Feed
on Thursday. Kelsey Mitchell.
Nice
step through.
Melted away.
Sparks the 10 for Plum. It's left. Oh, and blue. Plum guarding. Hooker has a seat. As here's Boston getting downhill. It was very fun hearing Kelsey Midmon. Hamby left open for 3.
Set.
Beaver with it. Down by 12. Pass. McDonald a 3. And a 5 here. Mitchell leaves it behind her. McDonald.
She didn't walk into a 3. She ran.
Kick out Alamon for an answer. Here's Mitchell. She's in corner. Stevens a 3.
An answer by Azare Stevens.
Points.
She's only taken.
Here's Mitchell attacking. You didn't see him. Go ahead. 34 for Maylou.
That's a good way to put it.
The shot fake, the kick out. Shot is up by the league. Conversely, as you said, Mary,
the addition of Cameron Brink.
Says Sportsnet Studio.
It's like sitting around a campfire and she'll just answer every question you got and the person.
Mitchell, slot. Stevens catching against Howard. Oh, little shimmy. Stevens underneath. Over to Howard, looking high, low. Has Boston. Plum. Going to that step back. Yeah! Didn't it? Meanwhile, Mitchell the other way.
Look what I found.
McDonald. Here's Jackson. The kick out to Alaman. They give her space for three. Baseline against Stevens. Banging with Stevens. Off balance. Howard back at the foul line. WNBA leagues bring the excitement of the WNBA and NBA to girls and boys. Learn the fundamentals and experience the impact of teamwork through league play. Like you say that about Natasha Howard often, right? All of a sudden you look up and Fever with it the other way. The trailer is Mitchell just around the Hamby screen. Alaman in the paint. Trail shot from Stevens.
Indiana.
Sparks now 8 of 17 from three. Here's Boston.
Bonds.
Third team foul for the Sparks as we
Some attention without hesitating. Steph said it's Aaliyah Boston. She raved about her. So this offseason, Steph said, we told her to watch clips of Nikola Jokic because this
alley, they use her as a hub. They play through her, and there's the Jackson has the baseline. Jackson the
by LA to respond with a score and not let in.
Mitchell has the mismatch against Stevens, trying to go off the bounce, gets the blow by. Lead back the other way is McDonald. In the corner, Mitchell, quick trigger through. Indiana taking care of the basketball beautifully, just 2 turns. Here's Alaman. Top of the key, Plum, catch and shoot.
Just to get him installed so Indiana would see something different.
In here in this third quarter. A little crossover there. Mitchell, the step back. McDonald using the screen. McDonald
Makes Indiana pay.
Kelsey Plum now with her 68-59 our score here in the third quarter. If there's anybody that loves competition in this building up,
It's fun watching Lexi Hall react to that.
Unbounded. So the Sparks get a free throw here. 2 for 4 from the line tonight. Here's Plum. Under 3.5 left here in this. 4 on the shot clock. How about Brink? Her 3rd game back.
Just go in and help this team defensively. There's plenty of offense, and it will come.
Plum. They trap her off the screen. Finds cross court to Jackson. 5 on the shot clock. Jackson the hezzy. Jackson in.
Players ever out of the state of Michigan. And playing an Indiana team that is red hot. 11 turnovers between these two red hot teams.
Mitchell tried. Under 2.5 left in this third. Here's Jack to Plum. Looks over to Brink. Jackson wants it on the low block.
Brink at number 4, Rakia Jackson. And sitting over on the bench.
Their class was incredible. Jackson second had 16 points per game, 4 rebounds, 47% from the field. Lynn Roberts and her staff are.
Couldn't take her off the floor, too valuable.
10-point lead here for Dantas, nothing there. So Howard going to try to take Brink off the bounce. After 2 minutes left here in this third. Here's the lob,
screen,
and moving to the pro game. Didn't do a lot of screen setting at having to grow in the pick and roll game.
You'll learn the pick and roll game real fast.
Dantas. Here's Plum. Nice crossover. Plum in the lane. Kelsey Plum up to 19. This is a successful challenge. So LA back length of the floor. Colson, the defender, as Alaman gets it across. Here's Jackson spinning against Howard. One-legged feed. Here's Dantas on the low block. Cutting it going last season as a rookie. You started to see a lot. Here's Alaman. Over to Jackson. Kicks it over to Alaman. Puts it on the deck. Back out to Plum. He's got to move now. Just 2 left. Sparks took too much time there. Shot clock reset to 14. Was not dark in that situation. Instead, 9 6/10 left for Indiana to try to do something. Kelsey flips it over her head to Dantas with 2. Out to Hole with the 1. To play with pace. How would you say they've done that through 3 quarters, Mary?
Very well. And the thing they hurt off these turnovers.
Rashawn Haylock, Mary Murphy, Allie Cliff.
Time for the Fever.
Here's Colson with it, initiating the McDonald, 7 on the shot clock. McDonald, that starting back and forth through the first quarter. Sparks were a +12 opening frame. Here's Plum looking to attack baseline off double-double of the season tonight. 92%.
In that third quarter.
Over to Colson. Had the three. Doesn't take it. Stripped. Nearly stripped there. Boston on the switch. Here's Jackson. Had 10 in that third quarter. Rakia poison if you're the opposing defense. McDonald on the weak side rebound. Julie Alamon, her 8th rebound tonight. Alamon calling for the screen. Brink sets it. Alamon steps by. Boston working against Brink. It's on the shot clock. Here's Boston putting it on the deck, working against Brink. Tough. It's Ray Burrell in there. And Arnold, second team foul for Indiana here in this game back. Remember, she got hurt in the opening game against Van Loo in there tonight for LA. So you have Van Loo, Barker, Jack.
July 24th at Connecticut.
Here's McDonald getting it across the timeline. Picked up by tonight. 19 points. Here's Boston. Be careful on their inbounding here. That ball gets to the short corner, finds Jackson. Tough pass in traffic.
Indiana just has not had an answer for Rakia Jackson.
And Burrell on the push. The hezzy, the kick out. Jackson, slot three. Show.com arena. Rashawn Haylock, Mary Murphy. Allie Clifton. Mitchell short on the three. Rebound goes right back to her. Good shoot.
Is beating Connecticut, and the question of Satu Sabali status. She is
22-point lead here. Here's the rookie, Sari Ashley. The second personal against Boston.
foul trouble.
Leah Boston 13.7 rebounds shy of that, extending that streak. How about that? Clock. Howard trying to get downhill, over the hole, in the corner. McDonald open for
Rebound, so doing other things as well. The streak that Indiana has, they beat Vegas, at Chicago, and
they'll be here to take on the Sparks on Thursday. This one.
Except for Cunningham.
Kelsey Mitch.
And certainly the turnovers help fuel it.
In traffic.
Nice
step through.
The lead has melted away.
Sparks. Shot clock under 10 for Plum. 481 our score, 3:36 left. We still got to watch number 0 in blue.
Plum guarding her.
On returns for the Sparks as Barker has a seat. Mitchell, pocket pass. Here's Boston getting downhill. It was very fun hearing Kelsey Minna handle. 6 on the shot clock. Alamon, Hamby left open for 3.
54%.
Here's McDonald. Fever with it, down by 12. Rebound goes right back to her. Touch pass, McDonald a 3. And that's the run from Indiana, 18-5 here. The Fever the other way. Mitchell leaves it behind her. McDonald triple. All of a sudden, she's got 15.
She didn't walk into a 3. She ran.
Here's Plum in the lane. The kick out. Alamon for an answer to the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. She's Alamon in the corner. Stevens a 3.
How about that for an answer by Azare Stevens? 5.
She's got 19 points.
She's only taken.
Certainly in jeopardy. Here's Mitchell attacking at the line. What a night for her. 3 of them with box office, folks. If you didn't see them, go ahead.
Sure.
34 for babysitting a 7-point lead.
It's a good way to put it.
Fever, 4-on-2. McDonald, the shot fake, the kick out offensively, so 5-on-5 here. Shot is up by half of home wins of any team in the league. Conversely, as you said, Mary,
the addition of Cameron Brink
from Sportsnet will send you to the Access Sportsnet studio right